My son is now 23 years old. He attends Life Steps in Butler, and excellent care there. He was diagnosed developmentally delayed, which I think, you know, back then there wasn't that diagnosis wasn't widespread. It was more of a MR diagnosis. He had lack of oxygen in his his frontal lobe when he was born. We came here back in May. He started seeing you. Since then, his language has skyrocketed to where he only said all of his life 1 or 2 words put together all of his life. Last year, after starting to see you, he's starting to put sentences together at the age of 22. He just, I mean, my dad and I turn around and the look on our faces, we look at each other and say, he said a full sentence. It's just so amazing that it's just, it makes me tingle just to hear it. I mean, every day it's amazing. He was diagnosed roughly before he was 2 years old. We were told to put him in an institution. Wow. Don't ever take anybody's advice on that. Go and look into everything possible. And I don't know 23 years ago if this was an option, but always keep looking. Don't ever give up. Don't say at 12 years old he's always going to be this way. I mean, the educational field says, oh, you know, beyond a certain age, your son will be the same way. He will be at this age. This is where it ends. This is where it's going to stay. Don't ever take that as gospel. Keep looking, because proof is right there with my son. At 22 years old, he started really developing fast. Just a few weeks ago, we had our old computer, and I had gotten it upgraded for him, and the man brought it back to us, and with all the cords and everything, and I just left it downstairs in a box. And I figured I'll get to it later, I'll put the computer back together later. Well, no, that wasn't good enough for Josh. He wanted to put it in his room on his computer desk, and somehow when I got on the phone, he went downstairs. I was talking on the phone with my mom, and he went out downstairs and he got the monitor, the keyboard, and everything, and he brought it upstairs while I was on the phone. And he put it all together himself. He knew what went where. And put it together himself. And later on, he was so quiet in his room, I didn't hear music going or anything. And I went in there, and there he is with the mouse and everything going like this, like he sees us do. And he was so quiet for an hour. What did you do? And he had the computer up and running. Now this is my son who has been diagnosed at a 2-year-old level. Put it all together himself.